Get your St. Louis MMA fix at knucklejunkies.com.
This video is sponsored by Brad Carey with Realty Executives Premier. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, call Brad Carey.
Well, Sam is a very tough opponent. He had me in the first. I get that to him. First player to ever fight it to get me down that many times in the fight, because I am a very superb wrestler. So shout outs to Sam for really getting those many takedowns. I knew he was gassed out because I had him in the right kind of spacing that I wanted for him to tap. The ref to see it on the other side, he was trying to hold it in and not tap off on the end. I was trying to protect him from all the way, but as you've seen, I came out on top in a minute. And any way it's possible, win is a win in my book. If he wants to do it again, he'll see me in the pros. This was my last 2-0 fight. I want to thank Jesse Finney. I want to thank Rob Docker for giving me the opportunity, and there's plenty more to come. I was just fighting like that. That's not going to cut it, and I'm looking to come back stronger and better.
Adrenaline dump is a thing. If you're doing something intense, especially, you get 15 minutes or 9 minutes, what have you, you don't get do-overs. You can be done and not warmed up yet. So that's the thing, and sometimes guys blow their wads, especially, bigger guys, which I happen to be one of. They'll blow their wad, they'll be pooped, So we'll always get out, do something. We ran sprints before Derek's fight. I lost my voice during Derek's fight. I was freaking screaming. My adrenaline was gone. I was coasting. So, no, not really. I'm really good at trying to center myself. I'm a very chill dude. I don't get hyphy. Nervousness is not a good emotion. If you're gonna use it not productively, if you can go act on it, great. Go train. Go do something extra. But if you're just outwardly nervous, that's not conducive or productive whatsoever. So, I'm pretty good at that. So I got to focus on Derek's fight. Is he warmed up? Is he throwing his combos? And it actually helps me better because Derek's more straightforward. He's a lawyer. He's a little more analytical than myself. I'll usually be thinking, all right, well, they overcooked my prime rib, this is bad juju. The last couple of title defenses, it was who did my hair? Did I get the lucky raps? So I do a lot of dumb stuff to take my mind off of it. So this time having Derek here was really, really nice. So now, this one's in the book. The law and myself are gonna go take on the Pointosaurus Monday, 3 o'clock. 14-pound pizza, we're gonna eat it in an hour. We got an hour, no throw-ups. It's redeeming me and Joe Mueller.
I did exactly what I knew I was gonna do. I'm not surprised. I'm coming strong, I'm hungry. I'm getting that 135 belt for Shamrock. I'm going to Bellator. This is my dream, ain't nobody gonna take it from me, man. That's it. 1 and 2 as a pro. I'm back. It's been 2 years since I was in the cage. My mind wasn't right. I'm putting in the work and I'm back.
I'm not making excuses or anything. I'm actually happy with my performance, but I haven't felt well all week. Been fighting some sort of head and chest cold. And honestly, I felt like crap in there. My nerves were real high. I'm happy with the win, don't get me wrong. I just, I was just real happy because, tell you what, I've never doubted myself more than before that fight. I got to make sure I don't forget to mention Jesse Finney helped me with my conditioning. Hope he doesn't care that I tell people that. Even though he's old, he's in really good shape, so I owe him a lot. My corner guy's awesome. Ryan Sutton, Adam Sella, John Fogarty. John Fogarty's my best friend. Have him there for more moral support than anything. But I believe it's Adam, I'm not sure. They're all equally morons for sure, but one of them put my shirt on backwards after the fight. It's one of the dumber things I've ever been involved with. So, yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for making me look dumb on TV.
All right, we're here with SFC 275 co-main event winner Erion Zekthi. Erion with a late second-round submission over Trevor Ward. I'm pretty much Erion kind of type performance. Just general thoughts on the performance so far.
How can I say this? I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I went out there. I didn't know how Trevor was going to react. I knew that he was training out at Jackson Winklejohns for a couple months, and I didn't want to go out there necessarily assuming that his fight with Kendrick would be the same way he'd come out. So the first minute of the first round, I was just kind of trying to feel him out, see where his range was, what he was doing, and I'll be honest with you, he's just a really hard to hit guy. He's very long at 25 and at 35, and I couldn't really find a place for any of my footwork or my angles, and it really just it pisses me off is what it did.
Well, a lot of action in the first round. When you finally got the takedown, kind of tell me about his guard game. You finally got a nice kind of slice your knee through pass, but talk about his guard and how he's able to kind of nullify a little bit.
He's very lengthy, so I know that he likes the triangle. I know that he likes the armbar. If he can't get the triangle, he tries to transition to the armbar. But I roll with guys that I roll with Phil out of JW's, who's a purple belt, and that's what we were practicing was triangles and armbars. There were rounds where I was like, dude, listen, get me in a triangle, and I don't care if I'm in here for 4 minutes, I'm going to try to get out. So this is what we practice. I like to think I had control of his ankles, and I was manipulating his legs to the point where he couldn't get a triangle in on me, And I felt like a lot of guys are like scared of his ground game. Like when Kendrick fought him, Kendrick wouldn't go to the ground with him. I'll go to the ground with fucking anybody. Like, I like to think my no-gi jiu-jitsu is pretty awesome. You know what I mean? I'm very hard to submit, and I like to think that I can pass guard, and I'm very pressure oriented on the top game.
It seems like obviously Demetrius Wilson is next.
Yeah, this was something that we kind of had on the back burner. We were supposed to fight as amateurs. I had some disc issues. I got my back was hurt, so we couldn't fight. And then he went pro before me, so suddenly our paths are colliding. And whether it's at 30, I think it's funny how he wants to call me out at 35. I don't give a fuck. I'll fight anybody. I always said that I'll fight anybody. I fought Cortavius when I bumped up. I fought Trevor on my pro debut. I'll fucking fight anybody. So if you want to come into the cage and call me out, get ready for a fucking fight.
Okay, we're here with SFC 275 main event winner Erion HIghfill. Erion gets his third pro win in a row with a finish of Mike Brazel here at the River City Casino. Erion, came out. Forgive me, maybe not the best exchanges, but when you got to position and got the finish, just thoughts on the fight?
Yeah, he kind of wasn't setting up them kicks or anything, and I was getting ready to. We're gonna try to time a combo, and he shot in and got deep enough, and I knew he's a good wrestler, and I had to scramble a little bit more than I planned, and he was strong, but I knew I was gonna get it. I was kind of wanting to keep it more on the feet, but he took it down, but I did whatever, and I won.
Now, you took this fight on a somewhat short notice. Just kind of talk a little bit about your preparation. How much time did you actually have for this?
I trained really hard for about 3 weeks. I was training before that. I was helping Buddy Cry to get ready for a fight, but I was drinking beer every night and doing all that, and I was really heavy. I'm not really sure how heavy I was, but I wasn't ready for a fight. But they were saying they didn't have anything coming up for me for a while, and I said, if anybody gets hurt, I don't care what weight it is. I'm gonna get my fat ass in shape, and I'm gonna take that. And my good friend Jordan backed out, and he was cut, and he just said, man, do you want this? And I said, yeah, I want it. So he told Jesse that, and he lined me up with the fight, and just thankful for that.
So like 30 pounds in 3 weeks?
It was about like 35 or so.
Yeah,
it was a pretty big cut.
Have you ever done something like that before? What was that like?
Yeah, I've cut a lot of weight before, but it's just, it's different now that I'm older. I work full time, I go to school, come off a lot of injuries, and I just had to toughen up, but that's what I said. I said, if shit doesn't start happening soon, I'm not going to be able to keep doing this. I've been sitting around for 2 years, and I got 3 fights in 2 years before this. And I said, I'm getting, forgotten about, so I need to start making shit happen. I need to start getting fights and winning fights and making exciting finishes.
Well, man, it's always fun to watch you fight, and congratulations on the win, and we hope to see you back out soon.
All right. Yep. Thanks, everybody.
knucklejunkies.com.
I did whatever, and I won.
Now, you took this fight on a somewhat short notice.